Hey guys, Nicole here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to a new cinema experience vlog review. The vlogs where I take you guys with me to watch the newest movie at the box office. And to be honest, this is a surprise vlog. I wasn't expecting to record it because I wasn't expecting that I was going to be watching this movie on the big screen. So, F1, the newest race movie with Brad Pitt on it. So, I've been hearing about this movie a lot. I have seen the trailers at my local CMX a few times, and also a few visits back they put the big stands on the lobby and then they move it to the aisles. So I like race movies. For example, Days of Thunders with Tom Cruise. I loved that movie, but this one I was like, this is a movie that I can just wait to watch it once it come out on digital, or I can buy the physical media copy or whatever. But what ended up happening is that last weekend I saw everybody at my Twitter talking about it. And everybody talking about the great IMAX experience that it is, the great soundtrack that it has. And they were also telling that this is Brad Pitt bringing the nostalgia of old movie themes back. And then the last visit that I went to the movie theater was, I think, Elio, if I remember correctly. No, my bad. I went to see Megan 2.0. So after I saw Megan 2.0 that night that I got Nacho combo for the very first time, I reached 500 points on my account. So they gave me a free ticket. And I want to see a few movies on July, but almost every single movie that I want to see I already got tickets for. And I decided to use my free ticket today. For me, today is just a regular Monday. I had a crazy day at work. And guys, after a long period of time that I wasn't going to the movie theaters, after I reconnected back and with the excuse of creating these videos, I've been going to the movie theater a lot. So I had a free ticket. There were still IMAX presentations for this movie. So I decided to get a free IMAX presentation. I will probably get some popcorns and some soda. And I also want to get to my hot topic before I go to the cinema upstairs, because I want to get a few pins that I saw last time that I went there. But anyways, I also saw that the movie is getting already a sequel, or at least they're talking about a possible sequel. And there was like something like Days of Thunders 2 will be like Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt on it, something like that. And again, I do like great movies, and IMAX presentation for me has been a great experience, like the size of the screen, but for me most of the quality of the picture, of course, but the soundtrack. If I get a great soundtrack and great special effects, I just love that, and I cannot wait to enjoy this movie. The vlog dynamic is going to be the same. I will take you guys with me to CMX, show you guys a little bit of how the movie theater is looking today, and at the very end of this video, I will be giving you guys my honest review and thoughts about this one. If I love it, if I hate it, but I hope that I loved it, because the movie is like 2 hours and 30 minutes long, 2 hours and 40, so it's a long movie. I don't know if this is because of trailers before or something. I need to see the actual runtime, but it's definitely over 2 hours. But anyways, before I take you guys with me to the Dolphin, I printed this little sheet of information so we can have a little bit of a background behind the movie. So the movie is called F1. It's a movie from 2025. F1, marketed as F1 the movie, is a 2025 American sports drama film starring Brad Pitt as a racing driver who returns to Formula 1 F1 after a 30-year absence to save his former teammates underdog APXGP. I don't know anything about cars or race cars, so sorry if I say that incorrectly. Team from collapse. The film was directed by Joseph Kosinski and written by Ehren Kruger. both of whom co-wrote the story. The film was made in collaboration with the FIA, the governing body of F1, and featured real-life F1 teams and drivers, including Lewis Hamilton, who was also a producer. The film additionally stars Damson Idris, Kerry Condon, Tobias Menzies, and Javier Bardem. Oh, I didn't remember Javier Bardem was on this one. But anyways, F1 premiered on June 16 of 2025 at Radio City Music Hall in New York City and was released in the United States by Warner Bros. Pictures on June 27. The film has received positive reviews from critics and has grossed 144 million, again a 200 to 300 million budget. But basically, as a recap, this is a movie about a Formula One driver comes out of retirement to mentor and team up with a younger driver. And of course, we're talking about Brad Pitt. So again, I have high hopes for this one. I hope it's a great movie night experience. And I will see you guys at the Dolphin Mall CMX Theatres here in Miami, Florida. Okay, guys, so just made it back home from the movie theater, and what an amazing movie experience. So, I head to the Dolphin Mall, as I showed to you guys, and before I went to CMX, I made a quick stop at the Hot Topic, and I got two pins. I got a Stitch pin, and I got the Superman logo, which I'm going to be using on a lanyard that I have where I have my ID from work. Which, funny enough, I don't want to say the company that I work for, but the logo was on the movie because it's one of the companies that promotes Ferrari. So that was kind of excited to see. But anyways, then I head to the movie theaters upstairs. I saw that since last time they had put out the F1 posters, and they also had the regular poster for Megan 2.0, which at the time that I went to the movie theater they didn't have it. They only have like a teaser poster, for what I believe. But anyways, I had a few posters on the outside. Then I took my ticket, which was for free. I went inside. On the inside, they were basically the same posters that I keep seeing. They have the Superman logo on the very back. They had the Fantastic Four stand, and also they had the F1 stand for this movie. On the bar that is still closed, they have like on the monitors the F1 promotion. There was a lot of F1 promotions, and there was also the big F1 poster at the very back of the aisle. On the other side, I saw the I Know What You Did Last Summer poster. I think that's the only one new that I saw, and I think the tickets are available now, and I definitely want to be seeing that movie, but I definitely need to see first the original. And what else did I see new? I think they were the same old, same old. On my tiers, I'm still missing 4 food purses to become a platinum member. But I was reading, like, let's say you want to trick the system, right, and separate your purchases. It's not going to work. It needs to be a purchase per day of food. And the other thing is that if you don't complete 17 food purchases in a year, which is a lot, they will downgrade you. But anyways, I'm trying to reach that tier because you will get points faster. You will get a lot more benefits, and I'm going to the movie theaters a lot because of these videos. But anyways, I got a popcorn and a soda, the CMX combo. I spent $18, and then I head to the movie theater. I hated that since I was drinking so much soda, I needed to go to the restroom twice, and I lost like 2 sets of times from the movie. I don't like drinking soda just because of that. But anyways, it was time for the big movie. Guys, every single time you see a poster for this movie, it says that it was recorded for IMAX. So the IMAX experience was out of this world. I love the IMAX experience. It had the big screen, like the full screen picture on it. But before the movie, I saw the Superman trailer on IMAX. I'm so excited for that movie. At the time that I'm recording this video, I'm 2 weeks away. I also saw the Fantastic Four trailer on IMAX, which was also a great thing to see. But then the movie started. So I have my stopwatch with me, and the movie is actually 2 hours and 35 minutes long without counting the credits. There is no post-credit, but there is like a mid-credit scene that is basically extended. Basically extends a little bit of the ending, and the sequel is already been worked for what I read on Variety, if I remember correctly. But anyways, guys, this movie basically reminds me a lot of Cars. I'm sure it reminds me a lot of Days of Thunder, but it's been so long since I have seen Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise. Brad Pitt, it's amazing on this movie, but the whole cast that surrounds him, it's also amazing. Javier Bardem does an amazing job. The music on this movie is amazing as well. But the movie basically takes us to the world of Formula 1. I'm not a huge car racer kind of guy or like follow these kind of events, but it was fun to watch it on the big screen. So Brad Pitt character has retired because he was in his way to be one of the big names on F1, but because of a fatalic accident, he basically was a racer for pay. So he wants a race at Daytona Beach, And then Javier Bardem shows up to recruit him to his team because he's dealing with one of the big names that are going to be racing this year. So once he comes to this basically kind of broken down team, he finds out that there is 9 team players that didn't want the position, and there is this black guy that I love because it was kind of cocky, and it's kind of like the old meets the John. The guy that cares a lot about the interviews, the guy that cares a lot about the social media, the guy that cares a lot about all the freebies that he gets through the job. Oh, my lamp fell. I'm sorry. The guy that cares a lot about all the freebies that he gets to the job. So he plays with the emotionality of like the old guy. It's trying to make the new guy shine, but they get into conflicts. The boy thinks like the other person is an asshole. And we start to see this world and they building up a relationship. It all leads to a beautiful ending. But basically what ended up happening is that we follow a long movie that leaves time for every single character to grow on its own, and it gave us a lot of racing moments. I feel like every single racing moment is unique and it's epic. It's Brad Pitt character kind of getting used to the new technology for F1 and letting them know all their flaws. The mechanical engineers team basically being one, and he starts to basically being like a reckless driver so he can get these safety cars out of the road, and that makes the other guy basically be on the lead. There is the first incident in the movie where the guy gets injured. Brad Pitt goes ahead, he rescues the guy, but the guy needs to miss 3 careers. This of course mess up with his brain. He has his mom with him the whole time, but guys, spoilers ahead because this is more now into the ending of the movie. Once he's back, the first time that he's back into one of the careers, he basically knocks Brad Pitt out of the circuit. Javier Bardem later on has an issue basically with the guy that is giving the phones and it's ahead of the board. He wants to make a deal to take him out, and Brad Pitt gets at the pot just very angry and has an accident. So we find out that with the bad accident that he has years ago, he shouldn't be racing anymore, and Javier Bardem takes him out of the team. Once he takes him out of the team, they find out that the guy that leaked what the car was supposed to be and things was the guy that Javier Bardem was trusting at the end of the day. Brad Pitt ignores the deal and he goes back, and on the very last circuit, which is amazingly to see because it goes at night and things like that, we think that the black guy is going to be winning the race, but no. He gets into kind of like a little bit of an accident and let the race to be won by Brad Pitt. And it's the very first time that Brad Pitt character wins an F1 career. And it was an epic moment because they are with champagne. I think Ferrari got number 2. So it was an epic moment, he says, for the trophy to be given to Javier Bardem. But I love every single thing that this movie brings to us. I think it's a 10 out of 10 movie. I love the action sequence. I love the story of the old meets the new. I love how we get little by little flashbacks from the past and what happened to this character. I love how Brad Pitt actually does bring the nostalgia from old movies. And I also love that I wasn't the only one at this movie theater experience. There were a lot of people there. My ticket was for free, so it was super enjoyable. But definitely, I want to give this movie a 10. This is a movie that I would have regret not to watch it on the big screen. And definitely, I'm hoping for a physical media release so I can add it to my collection, because it's one of the best movies so far that I have seen from the year. Love that, 10 out of 10. The music, guys, the music was epic. The race scenes was epic as well. I think this is the director from Top Gun Maverick, and Top Gun Maverick was an amazing movie. I do see this movie making money. The thing is, right now we're getting Jurassic World Rebirth, we're getting Superman, we're getting Fantastic Four, we're getting I Know What You Did Last Summer, which all are franchised like really well know, and I'm seeing a lot of people are going to watch it. But anyways, guys, I love this movie experience. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, I just recommend you to go and see it. I don't know at which point in time I'm posting this vlog because I have a full calendar on July, but I will try my best to put it as quickly as I can for you guys. But anyways, I would love to know in the comments if you guys have seen F1 already. What do you think about it? If you love it, if you hate it. But anyways, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.